Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the online classes for the standard 5th. So, in the previous class, I think so we have completed till the test portion, and so today I will take you the revision for the FA2. So, before starting, you can maintain the revision work, or you can start with me. Along with me, you can write the revision. So now I'll just start from the portion which is given for the test. So we gave 2 poems and 1 lesson. The first poem is Great. Great grandmother, and the one more, this is a poem, okay? The next is the poem Lineage. So there, now the third is the lesson, the grateful tenant. So these three these three are the are there for the FA2 test portion. So the first one is the poem, the second one is the poem, and the third one is only lesson, the grateful tenant. So you should be prepared for this, and I'm taking the revision for these three. So first, I'll tell you about the great grandmother. I'll start from that. So we told you to memorize the poem. How many lines? Full poem also you can memorize. It is on your well wish, or you can memorize the 8 lines. So here I'll write on the board the first 8 lines that we are going to read one by one, and it will be helpful for you to read out. I think so all got the reader, which is on the page number 28. We are having the poem number 2. So you should follow the reader. Now you got the reader, so you should take the help of the reader. So the first 5 lines I have wrote, then the remaining I will write afterwards. First we are going to read the first 5 lines. With word by word I will read, you will come to know what are the words. So there, this is was the poem. So it is for your revision work. So your great grandmother, poem number 2. She looks out. She looks out at me from the yellowing photograph, misted over by time. It is a frank and serious look. Her eyes are stern. So these are the lines which should be written neatly and you can by heart. This is all you can do. So there the remaining lines I'll write. So there. Now the next is so there, but they can laugh too. Her hair is pulled back tightly in a bun. These 8 lines you have to by heart and you should practice. I don't know whether it comes or no, but it comes because we have gave you for the test portion. In test portion we have gave you memorize it nicely and you have to write in the test. After this, I'll just write the glossary and I'll make you practice. You can start with me to write in your revision book, maintain a book or you can maintain in a few papers and you can by heart yourself for the test and you can improve for the test. glossary. So there, yellowing. First is the glossary. The first one we have tried yellowing, discolored, getting old. Yellowing, discolored, getting old, misted, dim, misted, dim, stern, strict, stern, strict, frank, straightforward, frank, straightforward. You can write two times as the revision. It will be improved in writing and as well as you will be improved in writing. But without seeing, you can write the answers. So after this, one more is left. I'll write here. Recognize, understand. So all the five glossaries I gave on the board and I made you to read out in the home also. You can read out very clearly because twice I repeated and I have gave you on the board. So write neatly. So now I will start write the answer the following question. So here answer the following question which is on the page number 29 and we have sent you the PDF very clearly in the class groups and even you people also wrote in the classworks. There now, I'll just write the answer on the board by reading the question. The first question is, what has happened to the photograph? Question mark. Why? So first question is given. Just see, just observe it clearly. It is in the classwork, and I think so all wrote, and we have gave the PDF for this. What has happened to the photograph? Why? So the answer is the question. How is the question? What has happened to the photograph? So when my explanation for this poem was there, I have explained how will be the old photographs and the old pages, how the color of the pages turns. It turns in the yellowish color, and what to say? It doesn't have any energy in them. They are not like these fresh papers. They'll just be old, very old. So there the see, so I have read the question for you. Now I'll read the answer for you, people. The photograph looked misted over over by time, and it was yellowing. It was yellowing. Day by day, we are getting old. Like that, pages also get old. People, many people, their age will go. Every year, we are having a birthday. Every year we are having a birthday. Like that, books will not have their birthday, but day by day, if we are keeping the books, like we are keeping one side, it is becoming yellow. It starts like off-white. So here, photographs, which are at that time black and white photos were there, they are also becoming yellow because they are not permanent. Everything is temporary. So there, I'll write the second question, second answer. Please copy down it neatly and write neatly in your test papers, because many children, they are not writing in a neat way. The answer sheet you are not filling in a neat way, all very dirty you are writing. Maintain it for the test. Whatever I am telling, it is for your test. So you should maintain each and everything, each and every point you should keep it in your mind. You should write your name, class, subject, mobile number properly. When you are submitting, don't staple together all the things, all the subject, then it will be a problem. So when you are giving to the class teacher, she will be distributing everyone. So the Second question. What expression does the poet read in the eyes of his great grandmother? What kind of expression is seeing in the eyes of his great grandmother? Second answer I'll write. The poet read in the eyes of his great grandmother's photograph are her eyes are stern. Sometimes it can laugh too. Sometimes it can laugh too. So I told you that what kind of expression does the poet is seeing in the eyes of his great grandmother. So here we have wrote in a 2 points as the poet read in the eyes by seeing the photo frame, a photo frame which was hung on the wall. It is there in the reader, you see children. So there, after seeing, the poet is seeing the wall on the wall a photo frame, and he saw that in her eyes, that sometimes it is strict and sometimes it can laugh too. A strict person also have feelings and they can also laugh too. So now the third question, describe the describe the poet's great grandmother as she appears in the photograph. So there, describe the poet's great grandmother as she appears in the poem or in the photograph. Okay. So there, The poet's grandmother appears in the photograph are as follows. How it is in the photograph are as follows. You see, like how it is, how is the photograph, and what kind of features the poet have saw of his great grandmother. What kind of appearance? All we have wrote in the point wise. So I'll write on the board. The third answer. So there, here describe the poet's great grandmother. As she appears in the photograph. So I'll just write the answer here. The poet's grandmother appears in the photograph are as follows: frank and serious look. Her hair was pulled back tightly in a bun. In her black dress, She wore no jewelry. Fourth question. Did the poet know her personally? Question mark. Why? Question mark. Which line suggests this? So here, first I'll read out these lines and then which are the lines should be suggested for the great grandmother. I'll write about that. So there, no, the poet did not know her personally because the poet was 3 generations later. The following line suggests this. These are the lines. Yet I recognize myself in her 3 generations later. Fifth question. She looks out at me. What does this opening line? What does this opening line of the poem mean? So here, the opening line of the poem, she looks out at me, means finds herself in her grandchildren. These are the opening lines which tells us that she looks out at means she finds herself in her grandchildren. Yes, this is what a blood relation and blood bonding. So it is mostly that we can see in them some features, the appearance and all. Okay. So there, after this, the I'll just sixth question, I'll just write sixth answer. I'll write on the board. Before writing, I'll read out the question number 6. So they pick out the word from the poem, which means that the photograph is old. So here one word I should pick out. So I have told you what will be the word which is like the page turns old. So in this poem we are having some lines like she looks out at me from the yellowing photograph. So the word yellowing can come there, and so we have wrote the answer for this. Yellowing is the word which means that the photograph is old. So today till six question answers I have made you understand to write, how to write in the revision work, how to improve yourself in the test. So all I have dictated on the board, word by word I have to. So tomorrow again we are going to do the same thing as revision for the FA2. So here I'll complete my class. I have completed my class of revision. Thank you.